Hello everyone, it's Whitley with Southern Stitchers Needlework Shop, and this is floss tube number 10. Sorry I didn't get to do one last week. Things were pretty crazy and I ended up working my full-time job all day, so I didn't get a chance to do a video and say who our winners were from the last one. But we'll get to the winners in just a little bit. I want to share with you guys some things I've been working on, some of my whips, just two right now, even though there's a basket at home full of them. I'll get to them one day, I guess. Anyway, so this was a stitch along from Primrose Cottage, which I think is over, but I just haven't been able to get it finished. But this is Toil and Trouble, stitched on the actual called for fabric. Toil and Trouble using all DMC. This is the chart right here, Toil and Trouble, which we have a couple left in the shop. Absolutely love this. It's going so fast. And I'm actually stitching on Ada, which this is Stormy Night, 14 count Stormy Night. Had it here in the shop, so I figured, hey, why not? We're going to make this into a shop model. So it'd be perfect to stitch it on called for and the called for DMC. So I'm almost finished. I don't have a lot left to go. I'm just got to do down here and finish out the border around it, and I'll be done. Maybe I'll get it finished before Halloween. We'll see. I've also been stitching on a new design. I've been stitching out the design I did. So this design came from a endless cycle of Pinterest. You know, I just started looking at something on Pinterest, and then you find yourself 3 days later in the same clothes and your hair's up looking horrible and you've accomplished nothing. So anyway, don't worry about that phone. Anyway, so this was a design. I saw it was on, each parts of it were on different shirts for like fall sweaters, fall shirts, and things like that. So I was like, oh, what if we took some of them and like melded them into one cross stitch pattern? And I was like, oh, we got to do this. I got to do this. So I went to the computer and started clicking away. And this is what I've gotten done so far. I don't, oh, you can see right through that. Let's see, let's block it some. So this is part of it. So this is an upcoming design I'm doing. It is a vintage truck. Of course, I fell on the bandwagon. A vintage truck, and it's a big one. So it's going to be called Pumpkin Farm. And it is using all of our own hand-dyed floss. So what we've used so far is spiced cider, rusty bumper, dried carrots, cranberry. We're also going to be using our other one. What is it called? Spiced pumpkin. Spiced pumpkin. And I'll probably do a couple more. I have a couple more oranges that I've dyed, but I haven't done them in any mass batch dyeing. I've just done some test dyeing. So we'll see. So this is number one. We'll hopefully get it finished very soon. Then I can get the chart done. I'm going to do a Christmas one, I think, a spring one, and probably some type of summery one, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope you guys like it. I'm loving it. I love it. I love it. So the original was this truck was on a sweater, and the whole back of it was like filled with all these pumpkins that came up all like this. And the other one just said Pumpkin Farm with a whole bunch of pumpkins underneath it. So I just like, wait, let's put that together and make it a cross stitch pattern. So I love that. I think it looks awesome. I hope you guys like it. Pumpkin Farm coming soon. So our next actual release that's coming is that you probably, as if you're following us on Facebook and Instagram, you've been seeing me post about it. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and my mom was a breast cancer survivor, and I know some other people who are breast cancer survivors. I'm in a machine embroidery group on Facebook, which is Kristen Creates. She's been battling breast cancer the last several months, and she's still doing her embroidery videos, which is just fantastic. Because I mean, she's really just pedaling through and I mean, doing the best she can. She's doing really awesome and amazing. So anyway, I wanted to do something that honored my mom and all the survivors out there who've battled and gone through breast cancer, or anyone who has had a family member or a friend that has battled breast cancer. So I came up with a pattern, and it's called Words of Hope. And here it is. This is it, fully finished. Love how that turned out. Words of hope: hope, courage, support, cure, fight, warrior, faith, and love. Probably the two most important things of battling cancer right there, faith and love. But this right here is it, stitched on 28 count even weave, just a plain white Monaco fabric, and used 4 of our new hand-dyed threads from Southern Fried Floss. They're not available on the website yet. The only way to get them right now is by ordering the kit, and then I'll have them available in the shop later on in the month. You can buy them, and one DMC, which is $8.99. DMC $8.99, which is warrior and courage. But everything else is using our own hand-dyed threads. It looks very burgundy and red here, but it's not in this picture. It's very pink. It's a very deep rosy blend pink. Let me see if I actually have it with me, or if I took it home. Let's see, what's in this bag? What's in my bag? What's in my bag? So here's DMC $8.99. I think I have them on my desk. Oh, here they are. Yes, 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 yes. So here's one of our pinks. This is going to be called Connie's Pink. After my mom, she got to pick her favorite one. And so this is hers. This is Connie's Pink. You can see how strong that variegation is. Very light and a very bright, hot pink color. Then we have a very light, I'd say probably rose kind of color. Right here, this really pretty pink. It's called Blushed. That's what this is going to be, is Blushed. Another pale pink. I cannot remember what this one is called to save my life. I don't remember what I put on the card for it. And this one is going to be called Fuzzy Pink Slipper. So it's a deeper, it's close to Connie's Pink, but the darker pink in it is a deeper rose color, which I don't think you can, I think you can probably pick it up there. Yeah. And that really light pink. So that is Fuzzy Pink Slippers. And all of those are in this design. In the kit, you'll get the chart, fabric, all the flosses, including the DMC, and a scissor fob that I'm making, a breast cancer themed scissor fob. I showed you, but I have a couple surprises for you, and it's all going to be in a really cute canvas zippered breast cancer awareness bag that can double as your cross stitch project bag for this. So that is available right now. Today is the last day to order these because we want to start cutting them, getting them ready so we have enough of everything. So go online, guys, order this. The chart itself will be available at Hoffman. So if you want to order the chart and want to support your local needlework shop, call your shop, tell them to order this from Hoffman next week. So I'm waiting for the print shop lady to bring these over to me right now. So that's my newest one. I absolutely love it. I have it cinched a little low. So this was actually finished on fabrics from Hope and Bloom, which is a lot of fabric that came out about 1.5 years ago, I think, for breast cancer awareness. And it's from Riley Blake. So these two are fabrics from that line. This one has all the words that are basically here as well. And the fabrics are available in the shop too. I finished it on a board. That's the back of it. Home Sweet Home. So this was something I found at General Dollar. Wait, Dollar General. Dollar General. Oh, my husband is always getting on me because I say it wrong. That and Family Dollar. I'm always getting them mixed up. But I guess that's just what happens. Anyway, so this was $8. It's like a painted whiteboard with the metal. I didn't feel like fussing with this, trying to get this off, so I was like, whatever. It's going to get covered up anyway. You could probably put washers on the back of this. This is metal, so you could just slap a magnet and probably hook it up that way. I just ended up gluing it down because I'm not going to change it out. So I just glued it down to the wood parts on the other side here. We're good. Allianz glue, holding it pretty good. Pretty good indeed. What else do I have going on? Well, I'm getting my brain straight. I'm a little late trying to do this today because I got a text message from a neighbor saying that somebody messaged her saying there was a little brown and white pony out near the road. Want to know if she knew who it was. So I have a little miniature pony horse, miniature horse, and he is brown and white. So I went home, and sure enough, he was out in the field up front. He'd gotten out of the pasture in the back. So he's small. I mean, he literally, up to my hip. He is super tiny. But he's learned over the last year how to walk through the fence. So we just have a 5-string high tensile fencing, and he's learned how to get through all those wires and get out. So we got to figure out a way to get him to not get out anymore. I actually tried to coax him into the chicken pen because we don't have chickens anymore. All of the chickens have gone to live with Jesus. And even the roosters, they've all disappeared. Some died because they've just lived their lifespan. We've had chickens ever since we moved here to Brookneal. And the ones we got originally, they just lived their lifespan. And they just passed on. So they're buried out by the pond. And some of them, a lot of them would learn how to fly up on top of the coop. And the pen is another 4 or 5 feet taller than that. But they would fly up on top of the coops and then fly on top of the edging of the pen and then fly down into the yard. So I would tell my husband all the time, I don't chase a chicken. I'm not chasing a chicken. I'm not running after a chicken. I'm not getting out of breath chasing a chicken. A sale, yes, especially fabric sale. Absolutely, I will run for that, but not after a chicken. I'm not going to run after a chicken. So I would always tell them, well, they live with Jesus now. So, but now they have really gone to live with Jesus. What was left of what we had running around, and they would get to be really smart. So they'd go back into the pen and into the coop. So we would just leave the door open, and they'd go back in at night, and they'd go up in their coop. But I think hawks, eagles, because we do have bald eagles here in Virginia. And foxes just finally got them, or they just found a place they like to live better than where we are. I don't know. Anyway, so that's all my stitching I've done. I did get some sewing done today because we're supposed to have a class tomorrow, a crazy quilt fall pillow class tomorrow. So I was able to get this done. The model, finally, it's a big size pillow. It's an 18 by 18 inch pillow. Crazy quilt, using crazy quilt squares, fall fabrics from the Adele and Autumn line, which is also from Raleigh Blake, and Stacey West, I think, is the actual designer of the fabric. Sabaki. I love this. I love this fabric so much. I don't know why, but I want to design something that complements this fabric for cross stitch. So anyway, we're doing this class tomorrow. We're going to have kits to actually make this pillow for you to buy. It'll have the fabric kits. You'll get your crazy quilt squares, all your 10-inch fabric squares, and it will include enough fabric for this backing and also to do this border right here. So this was super simple. If you're a new beginner, if you're new to sewing, you have a sewing machine and you're scared to get to it because you're scared things are not going to like even up or line up, or don't worry about that. None of these lines are meant to line up. When you put your block together, it's going to look like an extremely big hot mess. But then after it looks like a big hot crazy mess, like you just sewed a bunch of scraps together, which is basically what this is, you're going to trim it down into an actual workable square, and then you just put your 4 squares together. Boom, pillow. So if you've signed up for the class, you'll actually get the pillow form for this. So this ends up being 18 inches wide, and I stuff it with a 20-inch pillow form because I like my pillows to be very stuffed. I don't like them to be flouncy and floppy, but absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to do another one of these using the Farmhouse Christmas fabric. that we've got in the back of the shop. We're going to bring it up here soon because, hey, it's getting to be Christmas time, y'all. Just about. It feels like it here right now. Hold on, guys. Phone's ringing. All right, I'm back. Sorry, that was just another telemarketer. I thought when I opened the shop that having a landline for the shop was a great idea. I found out that most of the people that actually call are just telemarketers and people trying to sell me stuff, businesses trying to sell me promotional products and things to put my name on and just, I don't know, weird, crazy stuff. It's just obnoxious because they'll call using local area codes and it drives me nuts. So I think this is probably why the old tattered flag does not answer their phone either. I might have to adopt the same thing. Anyway, moving on. So we finally got in our charts from With That Needle and Thread, A Witch in Her Garden. I love this. So we're shipping these out now from all those pre-orders. Thank you guys who pre-ordered these. These have finally come in. Absolutely love them. I can't wait to stitch them myself. I love that drum. And I love that that is a real pumpkin stem. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, I knew there was a reason why I've been collecting pumpkin stems for the last 3 years. I guess it's that right there. So these are available on the website, guys. You can order those now. All right, so let's get on to our winners. Okay, so last week I was giving away free charts of my new design, Let Freedom Ring. Oh, let's take it out of the plastic. That looks horrible. Let freedom ring with the moo-moos and that beautiful, guys. So that one, and we were giving away, not last week, but the week before. You know what I mean, right? And the pumpkin witch. This picture doesn't do it justice. I hate that picture. It looks horrible. It looked great when I put it together. But when it got printed, it didn't turn out so well. Not too happy. So here's the real deal. Looks so much better, doesn't it, guys? Yes, right there. The pumpkin witch. All right, so that's her. All right, so our winners. All right, so for the pumpkin witch, our winner is Connie Teasley. And for Let Freedom Ring, our winner is Crystal Morse. So both of you, please send us an email. Our email will be below. Send us an email with your shipping address, and we'll get those shipped right out once we get the email from you. All right, guys. Let's see. And I have more of the Pumpkin Witch coming. We basically sold out. So I'm getting more from the printer. But you can also call your local needlework shop and tell them you want this because this is available at Hoffman where all the cross-stitch shops can order patterns from. So call your local needlework shop. Tell them you want it. So I'm also going to do a giveaway again this time. This guy right here. We'll do this guy because I didn't do him last time. This is the Pumpkin Crow. And he's absolutely gorgeous. He's on 28 count. Beautiful beige. Stitched using all classic Colorworks and One Gentle Arts color. So we've got gingerbread, black coffee, colonial copper, just rust is up here. Mossy for the leaves. Sassy brass is his little beak. And the pumpkin is colonial copper. And we got cast iron skillet for his body. So I did his body in cast iron skillet and his legs in black coffee. So there was a slight difference in color. So you could tell, you know, the difference between his body and his legs. And what else? And sassy brass. So sassy brass, if you don't have sassy brass and if you can't find it, it's not necessary. It's only like, what was that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 stitches. Just use the DMC. It's so much easier. So it's absolutely beautiful. I love them. And finished with a little piece of wool on the back and stuffed up. So we're going to give this away today in today's episode. So to be a winner, you have to comment below. And you got to do this. You have to tell me what your favorite floss color is. Always to use your favorite floss color. You find a way to sneak it into everything you stitch and then pick a number between 1 and 100. So that's going to be how we're going to determine our winner next week. So tell me what your favorite floss color is and pick a number between 1 and 100. It can even be your favorite color or how many skeins of floss you have in your stash. I'm sure some of you might actually be above 100 in that. But that would be interesting to know how many skeins you have in your floss. We'll save that for the next video. But anyway, this time, pick a number between 1 and 100. And we'll choose a winner to get the pumpkin crow. So cute and fun. I love him. So guys, that's pretty much all that's going on this week. I'm waiting for my thread cones to come in so we can start dyeing floss for this. I'm still waiting. FedEx is just taking it all over God's green earth, apparently. So it was supposed to be here yesterday. It's not. And now I'm being told it'll be Wednesday of next week. So who knows? And then I can start dyeing for our kits for our, hope and words. I was supposed to have the base thread last week so I could be dyeing all weekend, last weekend, and this weekend so we could get all this kitted up. I've got the fabric. I'll have the charts this weekend. I'm ready to go. Waiting on that. We're still waiting for a few things to be coming in for our fall cross-stitch boxes, which I think are sold out now. Thank you guys so much. We only did 50 of those this time, just because it's been so hard to get a lot of things. And I'm actually making a lot of the things that are coming in it. One of the things is we're dyeing a fabric. It's a new fabric that I'm dyeing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I did share it online already, and everybody loved it. So I'm going to include a piece of that in the fall box this go around. But yeah, we're making a lot of things ourselves in this one. So this one's very, very special to me. Annie Bees did the pattern again for it. And it is so cute using all the sulky threads. When I was at Expo, Nashville Expo, and she was there, I finally got to meet her in person. And she is so sweet. Her family is so sweet too. I absolutely love her. She does beautiful, beautiful designs. And I was on another floor in the sulky room because sulky was there, and they had these beautiful thread packs. And I had bought the thread. I saw this and I was just like, this thread has to be in our fall cross stitch box. It has to be. So I grabbed it off the shelf in the sulky room, gave the guy some money. I ran to the other floor that Annie Bees was on and ran to her room and it said, we have to use this in the fall cross stitch box. This thread has to get used in this design. All these threads, we have to use them somehow. And she did. She did a really cute, fun, it is primitive and fun design. I really like it. It's super cute. I hope you guys like it too. I'm really excited for it. So yes, I think that's all that's happening. Next Saturday, the 8th, we were supposed to have a punch needle class, but we're going to have to reschedule that because, again, I'm waiting for thread. I'm hand dyeing thread for this, and I don't have it yet, and I'm not even able to finish the model. Plus, that is the weekend we're going to celebrate my dad's birthday. So we're going to go up to Richmond, and my husband and I will spend the weekend with my family and my dad for his birthday. So we're going to be closed next Saturday, October 8th. So make sure you shop online. Come see us on Friday because we will be open on Friday. Anyway, I think that's about all. Again, don't forget, comment below if you want to win a copy of the Pumpkin Crow. You just need to tell me what your favorite floss color is and pick a number between 1 and 100. Don't forget to like us, subscribe to the channel so you always know when we've got a new video up, and share our videos, guys. Share it with your friends. Tell all your friends about us. Tell all your friends about our shop. And if you're close to us, come on down and see us. We'd love to meet you and love to see you and love to have you in our shop. Every Saturday is Sit and Stitch. So you can come down any Saturday that we're open and hang out with us, sit, stitch, talk, have a great time. So anyway, we will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to check out our website, www.southernstitchersco.com. Follow us on Instagram at southernstitchersco and Facebook at facebook.com/southernstitchersco.com. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Later.